Welcome to the third episode of AWYIS, the Australian Woodworkers on YouTube Spotlight, where I take a look at a couple of Australian woodworkers who make videos on YouTube that you may not have heard of. First up we have ZHANG.
So in the last video I kind of had trouble holding down the workpiece while making a cut. I've got an 8mm thick piece of glass on my workbench and 2 pieces of melamine. I can glue them together like an end grain cutting board. This finish. I really should have tilted the table for this, as it will make the workpiece to be perfect 90 degrees. I think I got it. Ah, it moves. That's a good sign.
Stephen is another high schooler making videos and projects. Stephen's made a panther router as well as building freaking wooden watches. Gorgeous, tiny, detailed work. Way to go, Stephen, you're making the rest of us look bad. Next up is Andrew Jones.
So I'm going to do what any woodworker would do when they need a honing guide, and that's download a model of Thingiverse and 3D print it. The screws actually come quite loose.
Andrew is thankfully not a freaking high schooler. Based in Melbourne, Andrew has some very interesting projects. I particularly like his exploration on a 3D printed honing guide. I'd love to see more exploration on whether 3D printers can be useful in a woodshop for tooling rather than just being a little bit gimmicky. I also need to make a couple of his breadboards. While they're simple, they're elegant and would find a spot in my kitchen. And that's it for this week. Thank you to those who had suggestions in the last videos. I've got a list that I'm keeping secret for now, but be sure to keep sending through channels. I also want to get your feedback on where to take these episodes. This week's question is it a good idea to include channels run by Australian businesses? By that I mean stores that are basically just promoting their wares, so long as they're made by /for/featuring Australians around woodworking. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.